Bitok and the ensemble. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Asante sana, Chris. Hey, I thought the power of the mic normally works. Hi, how are you? Hi. I know you're not saying hi because you're standing next to somebody you know. And I'm going to pick up my story, so you don't want me to disturb you. So I'm going to change that a bit because the reason why we're here is because we're about to experience a new way of networking. And I'm going to jumpstart this whole process. If you don't understand how or what I mean in terms of a new way of networking, I want you to look at the person standing next to you. If he's somebody you know, raise your hand. So you're all standing next to people you know. Okay, I'm going to change that. First of all, welcome. I welcome you to my ship on board, the Captain's Club. My name is Jimmy Gatho, and I'll be your Captain MC. I like that. Emma, I'm sure you know that I'm not giving you back your blazer. Tomorrow I'm going to walk into KQ and say I'm the captain with this. Now listen, when you walked in, you were given cards, or you were asked to pick a card. Okay, remember? Yeah? Now, those cards make up the word captain. See, I told you standing next to somebody you know will not work. So here's the thing by force. I want you to walk around and find somebody. Hold on. Oh, it spells, oh, even better. Captain. Okay, so it makes Captain's Club. Okay? So I want you to walk around and look for somebody who has the rest of the letters. It could be one guy, it could be 2, 3, 4, it could be 5. We don't know. It could be 10. So walk around. You need to, because if you do, the first team that makes up the word captain, the words Captain's Club, will get a prize, I promise you. So start walking around. And as you do that, ask a person, by the way, what's your name? What do you do? That kind of thing. The first group that comes up with the words Captain's Club, you win a prize. Counting you down. What? Already? You're joking. That was the first group right there. You guys, yeah, the guy in the red tie. The guy in the, you and your guy, come. Come to the front. Let's give him a round of applause. Already? Are you sure? Emma, are you serving these guys alcohol or juice? No, first guys. The second group was the lady in the lady in red. You're here? Well? Okay, so so come in groups. You're coming groups. You're 2 groups. Wait, are you sure? Wait, are you giving them pints or what, Bana? That was too quick. Me, I thought I'd be chilling here listening to Crispy Talk play. Are you sure? You're sure? Certified. The second group, where are you? The first group, just come and stand there. We're not done it. And by the way, this is live on Facebook. We are streaming this live on Facebook. First, yeah? You're sure? No, you are the second, guys. Yeah? Can I ask, where is he? My friend Kahiga, come. Bwana Kahiga, come on stage. I don't know what you guys are serving them, but that was very quick. So this is the first group. Where are my hostesses? My hostesses, please bring the gifts. There's supposed to be 5 guys, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is your 5th guy?
You can't have a name with your 4.
You sure? It's 4. Yeah, okay. So. Come, yeah. So the first guy, come. First of all, so tell me something about. Do you know anything about? You didn't have time to find out anything about them, or do you know each other? You know each other.
I've known them. Me, I'm in business. Them, they work this and this.
Sorry, what?
Me, I'm in business. I've known them. Yeah. He works in Co-Operative. Same to this guy.
So these 2 know each other. These 2. Okay, we'll change it. But anyway, Patiwa Zawadi. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Well done. That was quick. Well done. Makofi tafadhali. Second guy. Sir, Arthur, come. Oh, ladies first, Jambura. Here you are, man. Let's give Jambura another applause. Well done. Jambura, who do you know there?
I've just known them. This Vincent, other, Fred.
Okay, so these two you knew before.
Just knew their names.
They've just, really? Okay, so you're going to get to know more each other better, okay. Makofi kwake, well done, Nyambura. I had them calling you Fred. Oh, no, Vincent, yes. Come, Vincent, come. So obviously, you know this guy. Him you know. These two you don't. Okay, sir, hiya. Well done. That's it, okay. Oh, one more, that's it. Oh, one more? Yeah. Arthur. Even Kahiga knows you, so this is strange. But because I know he, no more ceremonies. Welcome, Makofi kwao. Second group, chap. Second group, come here. You're live on Facebook, so smiles. You know? So guys, he said, okay, yeah, come. Usiogope. Wait, so who there do you know? No, see, who there do you know?
I know all of them.
You know all of them? So he said, huh? Munajuana. Okay, so I'll let this one slide. The lady in blue. So I can't ask you who you don't know because you know each other. Lakini sasa ndakutupa mali pengine mpatie tu. Well done. When you come to the Captain's Club, you win good gifts. I'm not sure about other good gifts, like the one working on stage, but you know, I can promise. Makofi kwake. They know each other. They know all of them. They know each other. Huh? Okay. Well done. He's a smart-looking guy. Well done. We're live on Facebook. Smile at the camera. Smile. Actually, it's live. So yeah, there you are. Okay. So that will. You're here. Wait. Which group? First two. Let's go for another. We'll do another one in the next 15 minutes. So that's how it's going to work. Now, you guys, you can't be together. Imagine Z. We'll do another one in 10 minutes. So, if I were you just look for somebody else now. Start building stories. When they call you and says, and be honest. If you don't know each other, just say me, I didn't know this one until today. All right? Good one. So, I like this guy. Because you know you guys are Kenyans. Kenyans can be a bit tricky. It's in our nature. We can be a bit tricky. So, Emma and my hostesses, we'll just go and take those cards again. Reshuffle them. Kenyans are tricky, but we are not worldwide. Yeah, just collect those cards again, reshuffle them, and then bring them back. Yes, we're the same card, but those cards, Nimona, you can be tricky. Remember, it's all about networking. It's finding out who your person is, who the person standing next to you is, what they do, how you can benefit from this partnership, and of course, friendship. So, shuffle those cards. We'll do another one in 10 minutes. Meanwhile, the ensemble. Ahoy! Power of the mic. Okay. Trust me, I'm smarter than you, and I'll tell you, and I'll tell you how. I want, don't move, just stay where you are. Please don't move, stay where you are. I want a table or two tables that have only one member of staff each in them. If you're in a table that has two members of staff, one member of staff. One member of staff. So those are the first two. Come, that table and that table, come. You're the winner. So pick up my coffee. You're not going to clap for them? Clap for them. Don't worry, you'll get you something. Don't worry. The first two to quickly raise your hands. I want you to stand here. Yeah. Because we are live on Facebook. Yeah, I know I'm being a bit unfair, but don't worry. Yeah. All here? Because I want my cameraman, can you see them? Please all move here. Yeah, all of you, all two groups. Let me ask Nancy Gaduko to come on stage and give these prizes. Nancy? Madam Nancy Gaduko, I need you on stage. Smile, guys, you're live on Facebook. Eh? We are streaming live on Facebook. That's how I wanted you guys here, so we can give you this. So like I told you, it's just an easier way of networking, a better way of networking. Madam, stand here. I want you, don't worry, I'm a captain. I can help you up the stage, like that. So the first guy, here's the thing. So this group that comes in, I want you to tell me, so in the group that you are in, do you know each other? Did you know each other before today? Relatively, yes. Man. Okay, sir. Come on stage and get your prize. My hostesses? Hand over to, yes, to the gentleman. Just stay where you are so we can, no, you can be, that's fine. Camera, yeah. That's fine. Yes, there you are. As I tumpigia ujama coffee tafadhali, well done. Well done, asante sana. The next one, I'm not going to ask you whether you know each other because I guess you do. Thank you very much. Makofi. Well done. The lady in yellow. You don't want to get your prize? Okay. Totally. Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am, for participating. Lady in yellow. Asante sana. Because I want you guys to start eating. Asante sana. Thank you very much. Lady in the yellow bag. Well done. Thank you very much. Come, hey, lucky you. Prize number 2 tonight. Lucky night for you. Well done. Asante. The gentleman there. Well done. Thank you very much. Finally, Jeff. Well done. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Nancy. Thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you very much. So now I'm going to usher you to our dining area or sitting area, and you're not going to jump the line. Let me have your attention, please. I know, you see, that's a good thing about networking. Yeah? First things first. So if you work for Cooperative Bank and there are 4 of you in a table, hey, you're supposed to get new customers. So as we continue with the camaraderie of getting to know each other, I'm going to ask our ushers to usher you into our next area where we'll sit, have a few chats or listen to a few people talk, and then from there, we'll continue with getting to know each other, exchanging business cards, all in an endeavor to understand the benefits of being a member of the exclusive banking plus, which of course one of the benefits is a captain's club. Before we go and eat, we are a Christian gathering, I believe, or we believe in an almighty God. So I'm going to ask Helen. Helen, where are you? Helen, I saw you. Helen Chepkony. Are you here, Helen? Yeah. Tufungulie na maombi tafadhali. Mtuombee chakula tafadhali.
Let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you, we honor you, we give you praise and honor because you are worthy of our thanksgiving, oh Lord. Thank you because you are a good God and a loving God. Father, we thank you for this event. I pray for customers, the clients, and even the event in totality, O Lord. I pray that Jehovah, you are going to help them, the bank, O Lord, to achieve what they want. We honor you, we give you praise, even for the food that is set before us. I pray, my Redeemer, that you are going to bless it, you are going to sanctify it. In Jesus' name we pray with thanksgiving. Amen.
So in an orderly fashion, the ushers will show you, where your sitting areas will be, your tables. And then from there we shall continue with our networking. Ensemble, you can usher us in music. Or you want to open there? So no ushering? Okay, let's do it this way. Wait, let's do it this way. All of you follow me, the captain. Follow me now. Let's go. Let's go. I know you're hungry. You just try not to. Wait, watch a story, Mingi. Let's go and eat. Let's go and eat. Let's go. Let's go. Follow the captain. Follow me. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Follow me. Follow me. Let's go. Let's go. All of you, follow me. The captain. Follow me. Let's go. Let's go. I want to take you somewhere you can sit and eat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me, guys. Don't be shy. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Oh. Karibu. 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 let's settle down. Thank you, Chris, and the ensemble. Thank you very much. I know this event really is about speaking to each other, so I shouldn't really be telling you to settle down. Okay, Chris, I'm going to ask you to just play some more music. Like I said, really this is about networking, so let me allow you to continue with the camaraderie. And then once we sorted a couple of things, we shall come back on stage and continue talking. So meanwhile, Chris and the ensemble will entertain us. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. I'm sure you can give a round of applause to Chris Bitok and the ensemble. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. So like I said, difficult event this one because you have to keep talking. That is the theme of this event. Networking, speaking, exchanging ideas, finding out about each other, finding how you can do business together. And that's what the Captain's Club is about. Those are the benefits of the Executive Banking Plus. Amongst those, and of course, Gilbert will come and tell you more. But let me just start. Let me invite you all. Karibuni sana hapa, Radisson Hotel. Head of Retail Banking, Nancy Ngaduku. Head of Marketing Communications, Gumo Kahiga. Head of Executive Banking, Gilbert Agana. Director Cooperatives, Vincent Marangu. Patrick Ndonye, MD, Kingdom Securities Limited. MD Consultancy, Nicholas Idondeke. My colleagues in the Fourth Estate. Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. Like I said, to a new way of networking where strong and, dare I say, progressive partnerships will be created through the benefit of being a Cooperative Bank Executive Banking Plus member, and that is the Captain's Club Network, where other benefits range from business referrals, which I'm sure you've already gotten. Of course, if you don't know each other, if you do well, gets better. Wealth management by Kingdom Securities Limited, to one-stop shop for all financial solutions. Let me also mention somebody we call Teacher. Chepkwony is so good. Simama usalimia watu Bwana Chepkwony. This is a man who introduced digital television to Kenyans. And when he thought it was not easy, he took it to the US in Kikale. Brilliant. Good to see you. I'm also seeing a customer who will see a lot about him in the testimonials. So where we hang out, we call him the chairman. We didn't know that actually his business is actually called Chairman Freight and Forwarders. Bona Sami, good to see you. Tumpigie him a coffee. He's one of your loyal customers, has been with you guys for a while. My name is Jimmy Gathu, soon to be a member of the Executive Banking Plus, soon to be. But tonight I'll just be your MC. But let me invite somebody who will come and take you through what being a member of the Captain's Club or being a member of the Executive Banking Plus entails. He's excited, has been, because this has been his baby. He took me through this product, and before he could, I think he got me at Executive, when you continued, I was sold. Let's give him a round of applause. He's the head of Executive Banking, Gilbert Agana. Karibu.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not used to give speeches, I'm used to teach. So you'll bear with me when I come down. I'm sure Jimmy didn't say that. After walking him through the orientation on executive banking and Executive Banking Plus, he decided to open an account immediately. So he is actually a member by proxy. But welcome. Welcome, customers. And I just want you to just take a moment and the neighbor next to you, just tell your neighbor, welcome, Captain. And I know a number of you, today you'll have been at your usual members club, and I know when the chairman speaks, and the chairman greets the members, then the people say, hello, chairman. If it's good evening, chairman, you say good evening, chairman. So today we are saying all of us are captains, so good evening, captains. So you say good evening, captain. Thank you, thank you. I think now I just wanted to walk you through the journey that we've had with you as our key customers within the bank. From the time that we started as a bank, 1968 or so. I know Director Cooperative is here who can give us a whole historic view of where Coop Bank started. But I just want to pick it up from a few years later, where I know a number of us, when we didn't have executive banking existing in this bank, a number of us were telling us that, guys, we have other partners out here who are giving us specialized services. We have other people who are actually giving us speedy services. So you are telling us in terms of, we are happy with you, we are your partners. But how then do you support us in terms of moving from where we are to another level? And that's the basis of where I just want us to start all over. So I think for this particular evening, as I said, I just want to welcome you to a Captain's Club network, which we will unveil in a short while, and I'll also tell you details about it as we go on. But this is your network. It is not the bank's network. The reason why you join Members Club is not because Members Club are pretty places to sit in or what, but it's because you want to mingle and get networks with, around those places that will be able to be helpful to you as an individual, will be able to helpful to you as a business, and will be able to help you grow further. And that's why the concept of this network forum especially is created on that basis. So that you don't think of it as a club, but think of it as a network that gives you more benefits in terms of yourself interacting and knowing each other. I think Jimmy has walked through us, and even in the first place when we walk in, you realize that the game that we played was just to ensure that people don't sit in their comfort zone, but at least they're able to meet somebody new, they're able to exchange ideas, and they're able to maybe see whether they can do business together in future. Like, I've just met Mr. Gachohi here, and he told me that the first account he opened in 1968, and he was among the first people who were actually admitted directly to become CPAK members from SCCA those times. So those are details that I couldn't know, and yet he's our customer. So today I think it's your day, and I really want us to mingle in and know each other. But just on the same, I just want us to walk us through our journey with you. And as I said, when we started with you in 2000, as a bank, we started a long time in 1968 and so on as supporting cooperative movement, and we transformed in a number of ways to now a fully fledged bank. But as time goes by, you ask us a lot of questions in terms of, yes, we have branch networks across the country, but we also need some level of speed in terms of service. We need some place where we can be able to transact, because sometimes we transact in bulk, huge cash, but then standing here in front of now the whole branch and people seeing you counting cash was a little bit of an ease. So you talked to us, but of course us as a bank, we listened and we picked what you told us to do, and we didn't think even more. So in 2008, we delivered to you executive lobbies in most of our branches. I'm sure those who started with us, you find that almost all our branches have some executive lobbies somehow, isn't it? So that then that will have given you that exclusivity in terms of the service that you needed, in terms of the speed of delivery, because then in those lobbies we had dedicated tellers to support you. But of course, that wasn't enough for you, because life changes, needs changes, and a lot of things change. So then you told us, yes, we deliver that to you, but your needs have evolved. There is a personal need as you, as a customer. There is a business need for those who are actually doing businesses. Then there is the family need. But of course, there is the bigger picture in terms of financials and investments. For us, as a bank as usual, and the chameleon there represent us. Because I realized, if today we ask, maybe, I realized the other day that chameleons do not change colors just because they change. But they change colors because they see danger. They change color to the color of the environment when they panic and they see danger. So I think for us as a bank, we panicked when you told us that your needs have evolved and you're not evolving with you. So we changed, and we reviewed the whole executive banking proposition to touch on the needs that you told us. Because we discussed with you, you told us, yes, you deliver the lobbies, but we didn't want the lobbies alone. We wanted you to create a relationship with us. We wanted you to give us an experience that is a little bit higher. We wanted you to at least give us some convenience. And that's what we delivered in the new executive proposition. In terms of relationship, how? We rebranded a number of our centers, and we had relationship managers in those centers. I'm sure all of you today, if you are in any of our branches and within the executive center, you must have one or two people who are supporting you in your day-to-day transactions, one or two people who are helping you in terms of understanding your financial needs and so on. So we have dedicated people within those centers, which we call, within the executive centers, who we call the executive relationship managers. They are there to support you in terms of full end-to-end financial discussion. Be it a mortgage, if you are an importer like chairman, then those discussions around trade finance solutions. If you are in construction, then there are those discussions around construction facilities and so on. So the relationship bit here is holistic. We have the people to be able to walk you through. And besides that, of course, we have our bigger relationship managers across also other departments who will also work hand in hand with the relationship managers in executive banking to offer you that relationship. But in addition to that is the experience bit. And the experience is one, experience within the centers. When we gave you the lobbies, when you complained that you needed lobbies separate and so on, we gave you lobbies or didn't give you the experience. So this is what then evolved, and we say, we are giving you the experience not because, not only in terms of transaction, but in terms of when you walk to any of our center, all your transactions and even whatever discussions are supposed to be sorted within that center. I know initially when we gave you lobbies, we were told when your debit card comes, then you walk to another place within the banking hall to get your debit card. Or your checkbook, you walk to another department to get a checkbook. But within the new proposition, we say our executive centers are fully fledged. They are one-stop solutions for all the things that you'll actually require. So you walk into the center, whatever the kind of transactions or financial discussions is within the center. But more so, we also said that's not the only thing that you want. You don't want an experience from us only, but we also want us to understand some of the experiences within, remember the bit of personal need, where sometimes you travel. Sometimes you want to go, if there are ladies, you want to go for massage or a spa or the nail polish or whatever. So then we got partners. We discussed with external partners within us, and I'm happy also one of our partners is here, Rosemary Keitani, who is our the owner of ATS Tours and Travel. And of course many other. We have Kisafi, we have other additional partners, like even here in Olesereni we have Revitalize Spa, who are actually our external partners in such a way that today if you are thinking of traveling, which is actually a very complex thing for all of us, first of all you think of how do I book my air ticket today? So then what we are telling you is don't wonder no more. If you are thinking of traveling, whether locally or internationally, send an email to your relationship manager or walk to any of our executive centers. We will be able to facilitate that together with our partners, and you'll be able to get your ticket, and we send you. You can make payment directly, or we transfer for you, and so on. Today, if you are traveling from wherever the places and you have jet lags, and you want to relax, before even you land, you can send us an email so that we organize for you together with our partner. Then you go for a spa or a massage and you relax. Today, if you want, for example, to get a vehicle, and we have a number of partners here, including Silverline Motors in Kiambu, then we can be able to organize for you. And then, of course, then we also support you in terms of financial. So we have partners that then will enhance the experiences away from us as a bank. So then that gives you the experience that is beyond financial discussions. But more so is, we also created convenience for you. Today, if you're not walking into any of our branches, you can still transact. You can call your relationship manager, you can actually email your relationship manager to facilitate for you the transaction. So you don't necessarily need to walk to any of our centers to get, to do any kind of transactions. But besides that, we've also enhanced our channels in terms of mobile banking, internet banking to facilitate those kind of convenience away from the bank. But this is what you told us that we need to improve on. But we still went ahead and said there is a bit of transactional need. I know most of you will say that for a very long time banks are not known to actually give back, especially when it's in terms of charges. We are quick to be able to charge the customer, but we are not quick to be able to remove the charge from the customer. And I think also I was given that feedback here by Mr. Gachohi that banks, they are very quick to charge you, to get money from you, but they are not quick to actually say that, no, we are not charging you here. So then within this, besides the 3 things that we gave you, we said there are things that we need to remove out of you in terms of transaction so that it makes your transactional, day-to-day transaction life with us easier. And I don't want to talk about them because those are things that you're experiencing and you know. But that's the essence of now where we created within the new proposition in executive banking. But we moved a step further in understanding you. A number of you are telling us, yes, you have offices, but sometimes you meet customers along the way. You meet, maybe your partner or your customer tells you, let's meet along Ngong Road and so on. So the only place that you can meet is a coffee joint. And then you cannot exchange there those whatever. If you have some bulk cash, you cannot. If you exchange there openly, then somebody might follow you. Or if you have critical documents where land deals are being done, then somebody will follow you. And on Jamaa Kona title deed, very new, and so then they follow you behind. And you told us if we can be able to help us in terms of creating an avenue, of course, where we can meet our partners or customers briefly. Sometimes when we are out of office, that would be better. But more so is, you told us, how are you a member of executive banking? And when my wife comes, you're telling my wife that, or my husband, that you're not a member. Then it means that we are not looking at you holistically, isn't it? We are looking at you in a way of transaction. So we said, let's move on. We created a proposition where majority of you are in, which is called now the Executive Banking Plus. And we have dedicated centers. I think we have 5 now, JKIA, 2 Rivers. We have Ngong Road here, China Center. We have Parliament Road. We have Corpus. We have Mombasa Road, and many others that are coming, including now one in Mombasa, our Nkrumah branch. And we also have Kisumu, and many more that will be able to open across the region. That is under Executive Banking Plus, which is actually the umbrella of today's networking forum. And we gave you that, what you are looking for. We gave you, in those Executive Banking Plus centers, we have conference facilities for you as a customer. You can walk in with your partner, you can walk in with your customers and have a brief discussion and move out. And there is tea, and if that day is good, there will be snacks. And then you enjoy the meeting, you can introduce your partner or customer to Executive Banking Plus Center, and you walk. But more so, which is key for us, is we identify you as a whole, that your spouse can be able to walk into our centers and get service without us charging them non-members fee, which is actually key in terms of us understanding you as a whole, in terms of you first, and then you as a family member, and you as a husband or wife, and so on. But of course, key to all is, the reason why we are all here is because Executive Plus customers are actually automatic members of the owners of the forum today. You are the owners of this forum today. It's actually not us. This forum has been created for customers, for you, the captains, to enjoy. And that's why we say the Executive Banking Plus customers are actually automatic members of Captains Club. So what is it about Captains Club? What is it about this Captains Club that we are talking about? And what is it for you to be able to enjoy? Or what are the things that, as a member of Captain's Club and as a member of Executive Banking Plus, you should be able to enjoy over and above the benefits that are already there. And that's what we want to look at today. And one of the key things is, you remember the theme of the whole forum today is networking. And I'm sure you have known somebody who you never knew. You have known somebody who possibly is in a business that you are looking for service to. You've known somebody that maybe in future you can be able to engage and do business with. And that's the essence that we are giving you in terms of networking and partnerships opportunity. But that's not all. Remember, we are also at the centerpiece of that networking opportunity with you. And what we are saying is, we want to also expose you as Captain's Club members to the vast customer base that we have within the bank. So, how we are going to do that? I think in the next few weeks we'll be able to create a portal. And the reason I think why we've been also engaging you a lot on email is because we want to create a portal for all Captain's Club members in different sectors. So if you are a doctor, so there will be a sector for doctors. If you are a lawyer, sector for lawyers. If you are an accountant, like my friend Gachoi here, it's because now you are sitting with me. We will create a sector for that. So that any of our customers, if they want, for example, to find out I'm a contractor, I want to construct and I'm looking for contractors, which is the easiest place that I can go to, is if we can be able to create that, that safe opportunity for them to just go into the portal, check the contractors who are there, get all their contacts, then call them, and then discuss business with them. Whoever that will win that customer business, then that will be fine. And even amongst each other, you can be able to walk in there if you're looking for a doctor in whatever space. Go into that portal, check the doctors, get their contacts, call them independently, and discuss business. But more so is even for us as a bank, when we have customers who are requesting for specific services that are within the sectors of the Captain's Club members, then we'll be able to just pull down and say, these are some of the customers that we have that are in these sectors. You can call them independently and engage with them. Whoever you will agree with, then that will be better. And that's the essence on why we are there as a centerpiece of the Captain's Club network. Second, there's a bit of the services that us as a bank we also offer sometimes in terms of tendering and so on, through pre-qualifications and so on. So we want also, when we have those opportunities, we'll be able to share with the network, the customers that we have within this base, for you guys to be able to look at it and say, I'm interested in this space, and if you're offering, then you follow, of course, the normal process, and you're able to do it. But then the other bit that we also want to support you is also on advisory and consultancy. We have two critical arms here. We have our COP consultancy, which is headed by our MD, Nicholas Itondeke, who then support in business strategy, trainings, and so on. Of course, the umbrella body of it was in terms of supporting the cooperatives, but it can also extend to any other business that is out there and they need that kind of support. But more so also we have our Kingdom Security, who are also here to support you in terms of wealth management and all those discussions around that space in terms of investing in shares and so on. So that is one of the benefits that we're also extending to you. We have the other one, which is investment and financial discussions, which then we are saying, as a member of Executive Banking Plus and the RMs that we have, we are giving you a one-stop solution, one-stop shop solution in all the financial needs and investment needs that you need, be it trade, be it construction, and all those other sectors. And we are there to be able to support you. But of course, if you look at it holistically, this is the essence of why we are here today, to be able to share with you that we would want to ensure that we provide an opportunity for networking for you. We would want to ensure that we provide an opportunity to give advisory and consultancy. And we would want to ensure that we give you an opportunity for financial and investment discussion. And that is the umbrella of the Captain's Club networking forum today, so that you're able to know that and you're able then to mingle up with, of course, the bank's relationships that are here to be able then to progress it further. So besides, of course, that, and then remember on the bit of networking and partnerships, and I know a number of us travel a lot internationally, whether in Turkey, whether in China, and so on. So we also wanted to share with you an opportunity where we can also be able to link some of your business to other international markets. And we're opening up a business networking trip that will be there in October to China, Guangzhou, and other places. So those who will be interested in terms of that, then we can be able to even kickstart the discussions and registration now. So the key thing is the event will be, the trip will be between 10th of October and 20th. It's a 10-day trip where we want to expose some of you who are in different sectors to the China market and get networks. For those who would want to ship, to buy things and ship them back, of course we have a value proposition for you where we are saying the first 20 people who will sign up for this trip, then we are going to give them free shipping for the things that they buy in their place to here. So we are looking at a minimum number of 100. So for those who will be interested immediately, then we can be able to start the registration process. We have our teams have the details around it. They can be able to discuss with you. But of course, we're also there to support you in terms of solutions. If you need trade lines before then we can be able to discuss and see how we can support you in terms of those trade finance discussions, marine insurance around it, and so on. So we'll be there to be able to walk you through it as we move on. But I also want to share with you why this trip is actually important for you. One, of course, we've said it's an opportunity for you also to mingle up with other international businessmen out there in China, and even some of them come from whatever the places. Canton Fair is a huge event globally. So you'll mingle up with a lot of other business people that will give you links across the globe. But you'll also then ensure that it also provides an opportunity for you to partner internally here and even outside there to be able to get more business. But more so, of course, is the value that we're giving you in terms of providing solutions if you want to go and get goods, and of course also giving you some value in terms of some space in terms of bringing your goods back without any particular charges at that particular time. And I want to just briefly show you one of the trips around that for some of the customers who went and how they enjoyed around it as I conclude.
This October, Co-Operative Bank welcomes you to the 122nd Canton Fair in Guangzhou, China. Without a doubt, this will be the largest trade fair in the world. Get a chance to meet all the factory heads in one venue.
China is the world's largest emerging market economy, both in terms of population and total economic product. The country is arguably the world's most important manufacturer and industrial producer. China is also the world's largest exporter and second largest importer, and it contains the fastest growing consumer market. This includes consumer electronics, hardware, leather, and furniture. You cannot miss to visit the largest quality furniture market in the world, Foshan. Foshan Market occupies an area over 5 kilometers and consists of 12 rows as well as 20 streets. It has attracted 3,300 furniture dealers from both foreign and domestic markets together. The Chimelong International Circus is truly a class act. It is one of the most entertaining 1.5 hours you can spend in Guangzhou. With hundreds of international performers that hail from all parts of the world, the stage comes to life with an array of acrobats, dancers, clowns, and animal performers that put together a series of spectacular shows combined with stunningly choreographed music, lights, lasers, and fireworks. The action is non-stop and it takes place all over the arena. Parades come through the audience and animals might be flying over your head. Sheet Metal Asia ASCAN's leading international machinery and technology exhibition in sheet metal fabrication, with over 300 metalworking brands from 20 countries are set to exhibit at this major regional event, and more than 150 new technologies and innovations in sheet metal fabrication will be seen for the first time. How would you like to spend your evening cruising, dining, and truly experiencing the magical atmosphere along the Chao Phraya River? If you're looking for an evening out, the tranquil river setting is the perfect place to relax and enjoy a delicious buffet of authentic and international cuisine, excellent service, and fabulous river scenery while relishing time spent with your special ones.
Thank you and welcome. We hope to see you there.
So good. So this is an opportunity for us. The trip is open in partnership with our good partners, ATS Travel. And we are hopeful that we will be able to enjoy, besides business networking, but we'll also be able to have fun. So I think with that, I want to leave it at that, because this was not necessarily a speech day, but I was just taking you through the journey that you've walked with us all through. And I would want to say thank you very much for being our loyal customers to this date, and we really want to grow with you to the levels that you will grow within your business and even in your family and in your personal engagement. So thank you very much, and I want to take this opportunity first before I introduce our head of retail to give us a brief speech. I just want to maybe say the staff who are here that are not directors and so on to kindly stand so that the customers can be able to see them, so that they can be able to engage them in other discussions later on after this. Yeah, so this is our team. Maybe just briefly, from my left here, I'm sure she must be known to almost all of us, because she's one of the longest serving member of staff within the bank. She's the regional manager in charge of Parliament and malls within Nairobi. Next we have Edmond, who is the executive relationship manager for Parliament Executive Center. We have regional manager for Cop House and mall branches, Arthur Mushangi. We have head of products and innovations within the bank, the fine called Robert Etole. We have our head of consumer banking in charge of personal loans and all those. Jackson Mwendo. We have our branch manager for China Center branch, Pauline Goze. We have our head of business banking, who then is also also part of the host here, because a number of us, I know we engage with him on also a number of business solutions. It's called Moses Gitau. At the far end, we have our head of bank assurance, in charge of all the marine insurance stuff and so on. We have our regional manager for Nairobi West, Wanjiku Kabiru. We have our head of customer experience, who is also ensuring that also the experiences that you're having here is also good. We have our manager in charge of Mombasa Road Executive Plus Center, Geoffrey. We have our champion in charge of partnerships, who is also ensuring that if you are a customer today and you'd want us to partner with you in any engagement, then Fred is the person to see. We have, of course, Enoch, who is also in executive banking in charge of experience. We have our head of mortgage, Peter Kihara. Yeah, and we have our far end, our marketing team, Steven Carissa, who is also ensuring that things are done here. So I think the rest of the other staff will be introduced by the head of retail when he comes. Thank you very much, and hope that you will enjoy. And as I said, this was not necessarily a speech moment, but it was just to ensure that at least then we're able to understand the journey where we are coming from and how we are going to build it from there. So I think I want to introduce our head of retail, Nancy Gathuku, to also introduce the directors who are here, and then also give a brief keynote speech.
Thank you, Gilbert. now that Gilbert has given us new titles. Good evening, captains. I think I will not take long because someone has just whispered that the food is getting cold. But before I give my brief speech, I think I want to introduce, I want to give a chance to part of our board of management, our directors who are here. And I think we'll start with Lydia Rono. Lydia.
Good evening, captains. It's a great pleasure to have all of us today. I was telling earlier, my friend here, that for the first time, you're eating the bank's money. So welcome this evening to enjoy your money. And it's really a great pleasure to have all of you to be customers of Cooperative Bank. You know, we don't take it for granted. And even as we join this club, it's nice to be a club, it's a family. So we are the first people. Let's bring on board others. I just want to thank my colleagues for coming up with such a great idea. I'm the director in charge of corporate and institutional banking. So really, most of us here are known to me because of your corporate side, and your individual needs are taken care of by Nancy and team. And thank you very much. It was not my day, but thanks for giving me that opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lydia. Next is the director for cooperatives. You know, is it the grandfather of the bank?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Nancy. Good evening, captains. Good evening. Thank you. I'm very happy to see all of you here, and thank you for coming. It's one thing to invite people for such an occasion, and them coming, because we could as well have made this and you people don't turn up. So we take it as such a very great honor. My name is Vincent Marango. I offer leadership in the Cooperative Banking Division. These are the founders of the bank. We pride ourselves as a cooperative bank. Started by farmers, you know, those early years and all that. And we're happy that you people then have come and joined the bank and made it great as it looks. Because if we continue focusing on cooperatives only, we would not have done the bank or made the bank as great as it is. It is because of you that Cooperative Bank is what it is today, and we are proud of you. Gilbert and the team, I am very proud of you. I thought executive banking was, you know, when you gave me the card, that card, when I unleash it in supermarket, people ask me, sir, which country do you come from? Then I tell them, I'm local. So to me, I thought it will end up with the card. But the amazing things you continue to show us on the benefits you continue to package in these, I know the captains will be happy. And let's take advantage of this. Now, I, as a member also now of executive banking, I believe, I think I qualify to be a captain. So during the networking session, I was very happy to meet you know, a new person like Fred, who is the owner of Game Track, you know, company. He deals with solutions to provide gaming solutions for kids, technology, such as mobile phones and all that. And one of the things that has been bothering me, my children have this thing called Xbox, and they play it using controllers. They messed it up. I've been wondering, where do I buy it? So I'm happy because one of the deals we have sealed this even with Fred is out tomorrow in the morning. He's going to supply me with 2 controllers at a very good price. So thank you very much, Fred. I'm happy to meet Dr. a neurosurgeon. God forbid Dr. But now I know where I need to, you know, refer some of my friends or people who might, God forbid again, need your services. I am very happy to meet Rosemary with your good work that you're doing. I've been dealing with your people. You know, she has been organizing trips for cooperatives, for circles, all over the world. But I've never met the managing director of that company. I've dealt only with our people. So thank you, and continue doing the good work that you're doing. So this is a network session. We are proud of you people, and we'll continue improving and enhancing our service so that we give you good experiences. Before I sit, I want to, the gentleman here who stood, I want to introduce him. He's called Francis Gambi. He's the personal assistant to our group managing director and CEO. And he's here representing even our CEO in this forum as well as ourselves who are here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vincent. The next person is Nicholas Idodeka, our MD, Corp Investment.
Okay. Thank you, Nancy. I'm Jambo Captains. I'm Jambo Tena. My name is Nicholas Idondeka. I represent Coptrust Investment Services. Again, thank you, Gilbert, for this session, because the kind of things we're interacting with is some of the things we struggle to get on our own capacities in our business. So Coptrust Investment Services is a subsidiary of Co-Operative Bank, amongst others which will be introduced here. And as you can see, the bank had the executive platform in mind, because what we do in Coptrust Investments, we actually nurture businesses. Right now, we are managing almost close to 40 billion Kenya shillings. Today, I had the privilege of sitting next to the Karokis, who, when you talk about milk processing, supply, distribution, they have all the platform in terms of the chain growth. So what we do in Coptrust, we actually grow businesses. We actually sit with you. We tell you how to structure businesses. Right now, there's so much private equity business going on in Kenya. Every investor coming out there wants to come and acquire a business. So we actually help you nurture the business to be able to sell on that kind of platform. So we'll be happy to meet with you, advise you in terms of as you walk through the company, in terms of financing, in terms of the economics. And of course, at the end of the day, is to create value for both yourself and for both of ourselves, and also the bank. So, asante sana.
Last but not least, our MD, KSL, Patrick Donya.
Thank you, Nancy. Good evening, captains. When we attend sessions to receive expert advice, we're always told never to put all our eggs in one basket. And I want to believe that you've not been doing that. The reason why Kingdom Securities is there is to help you grow your wealth by diversifying your investments. And what do I mean by diversifying? You're in the business that you know well. It gets to a point where you no longer have the energy to continue doing that job. Where do you generate a revenue to support you in old age? This is the time to start thinking of other areas of investing and passive investments where you're not expected to be involved very much. So you can buy shares at the Nairobi Securities Exchange through Kingdom Securities, and that's the reason why I'm here. And Gilbert came to me and told me, Patrick, if you want to be part of the Captains Club, you must offer discounts to my members. And I told him, Gilbert, you have it. So captains, come to Kingdom Securities. You'll have discounts when you're buying shares and diversifying your wealth. Thank you.
I have a very short speech because I know time is not on our side. But I'm very excited to be here today and to see all the captains. So our esteemed and Executive Banking Plus customers and fellow colleagues, good evening. May I take this opportunity to welcome you and to extend our further welcome to everyone here for sparing your time. I know it was not easy, and especially the jam that's allowed this area, but you are able to join us. We really thank you for this networking opportunity. Just like Gilbert has said, it's a networking club. Now we are all captains. We can network. Mr. Gashohi, at least we've met you. You opened the account in 1968. Very few people were born in 1968. So, that journey has been a long journey. So Warren Buffett said that someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. So this resonates well with what we are unveiling today, an opportunity that the bank will provide all Executive Plus customers to network and make use of the deep experiences and skills within yourselves and us as a bank. So team captains, this is just the beginning. We'll have many more going forward, and we ensure that our networks develop and grow for the benefit of our businesses through this platform. Just like Director Vincent has just said, If he didn't come here, he wouldn't have known what to do. But now he has a solution. So I believe by the time you leave this place, at least you're going to have a solution to probably somebody that you would have wanted to meet. So these networks will include, among others, a web portal that will enlist all our customers and businesses they run to allow members to make use of the services within. And I think Gilbert alluded to that the portal will be there, such that today if I want a doctor, then I can just go to the portal, then I know there's this neurosurgeon. Then if I want an engineer, like Engineer Mele there, then I know that Engineer Mele, you are there. I know if I want to travel, I know that I just go to ATS and find my solution there. So CoBank appreciates that the business environment we're operating in, demands that we develop banking allowed our lifestyle, just like Gilbert has just said. And it is this that we're doing right now. So Executive Banking Plus centers, we have them, and I think he mentioned quite a number of them. And we are just even going region-wise, that is Kisumu, Eldoret. So our district managers, through our partners, can support you in travel and holiday arrangements, just that, like Gilbert said, book flights, among other services. And today we are very proud of you. That today, by launching the the Captain's Club, will plant a tree. And you know how a tree is. And this will provide a platform for Executive Banking Plus customers to get to know one another and to do a business and to do our businesses better. And do we appreciate that? So, like I said, my speech was very, very, very short. So you will now allow me to unveil the club together with some few customers.
We picked two, one male, one female. Oh, so you say, another one?
When you're ready, you'll say, and now we'll unveil it.
So there you have it. You've got two customers with you.
Step up there.
No, it's okay. I'm fit.
Remember, you're live on Facebook, so smile. Another respond. Guys, let's give you a round of applause, man. We're launching our club today. Let's all stand up. This will be easy. Let's all stand up. Come on, let's stand up. Let's stand up, all of us. Let's stand up. Makofi tafadhali. Let's stand up. This is our club, man. Remember, you're on Facebook, you're live, so smile. Thank you very much. We have no problem. The size are out.
I don't want the flags to be on.
Yeah, right.
So photo session, yeah? Very good. Another photo session or? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so she's allowed me to say the magic words. Two of them actually. One, you may sit down. The second one is dinner is served. Magic words, especially at this time of the night. So while we're doing a photo session here with Nancy and the customers, I'm going to ask, so we'll do this in an orderly fashion, okay? We'll start first, allow me, table number 5. Table number 5 and number 6 to start and go on and get something to eat. And then the rest, I'll coordinate it as we continue. Meanwhile, Chris Bitok and the ensemble, please entertain us with some music. So table number 5, number 6, let's start with you. As in dinner is served, stand up, go and get something to eat at the buffet. And then the rest I'll coordinate as we go along. Is Chris there? Chris Bitok? Or is going to serve food first? Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay.
And we do cargo, we deal with cargo, we do cargo freight and logistics. By logistics I mean organizing how your cargo will arrive from the origin to destination. Currently we have offices in China, in 2 cities. We have an office in Guangzhou and we have another one in Yiwu. So for us it's just to receive clients' goods and organize how to ship them, bring them to the port of Mombasa, clear on behalf of the customer, and deliver the goods to the customer. We do full containers as well as groupage or consolidation. When that movement of goods is involved, there are quite a number of challenges. And some of the challenges are on documentation from the other side. And then when you come here, the clearance at the port of Mombasa. And the other challenge is also competition. There is a lot of paperwork and regulations to adhere to. And then, sometimes they are not static, they are quite dynamic. They keep on changing from that side to this side. And so you have some new regulations coming up at different times. And then also, cargo handling is also a very delicate business because you handle all manner of goods. So breakages and so on and so forth are some of the challenges that you go through. So how you handle the cargo also matters a lot. Initially, before I realized the existence of executive banking, I was just doing normal bankings. And I think I used to have some serious challenges in relation to the kind of business that I run. Because most of the time you have our customers depositing or wanting to deposit directly. That is the requirement. The long queues was a big issue. And then the personalized service was also a big challenge because actually we were looking for a forum or an avenue that to provide us with that one-on-one kind of
which are the questions so that I can have my answers ready, my good answers ready. questions so that I can get my answers
So
ready.
I'll ask you, so what is your name? You tell us, what is your experience with Co-op Bank? When did you start?
Yeah.
Jen had told me you
Can you hear me?
said...
Oh, is that okay?
I do? Oh. It's okay?
It's okay.
So your experience with the bank, you can start telling, as you said, from Jumbo Junior.
Yes.
So the nature of your business. Okay, so I'll interview him and then I'll get to you. Yes. Yeah. So we get started.
Oh, you're on?
Yes.
So 2 questions.
And you're live.
Okay.
No, 4 questions. Your experience, the nature of your business, where can customer get you, your experience with executive banking, what do you think about the forum?
All right.
Yeah? Are we live?
Yes.
Tell me when you're ready.
Let's check the levels again. Is it okay? I think you should record this on my phone as well.
Yeah?
Should record this on my phone.
Okay. I'll send you the clip.
Oh, fine, fantastic.
Are we okay? Okay.
Are you okay? You good? All right.
Can you tell us your name?
My name is Gideon Ongalo Kidenda. Gideon Ongalo Kidenda.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you think about the event, today's event?
It's a very good event. I loved it because of the networking opportunities that it's presented to us. I've gotten to meet a lot of the people who are banking with Coop Bank and also people who work behind the scenes to make it happen for us. Those of us in business and also those who are employed and bank with the bank. And it's been a fantastic experience for me as a banker.
How long have you been banking with us?
I've been in Coop Bank for the past 21 years, since I was 9 years old. I began with Jumbo Junior then, back in Kisumu in 95. Then went on with that till I was a teenager. Then moved to Young Innovators account when I was in campus. Then changed that over to executive banking. Then 7 years ago, got into business accounts in Coop Bank. And for information, I still have my Jumbo Junior elephants at home. And my mom still has some sort of key that she can open the elephant with. But it's been a good experience.
Okay, you mentioned that you have a business and a business account with Co-op Bank.
Yes.
Do you mind just telling us the nature of your business?
Yes, it's a hotel in Kisumu. It's called We Got Gardens Hotel, based 6 kilometers away from Kisumu town, with actually the best view of Kisumu town. It's perched on the hills, overlooking Kisumu. On one side Nandi Hills, the other side Kakamega, and you can overlook the lake all the way to Sondu, Homa Bay, Homa Hills. And you're actually under the flight path. When planes are landing into Kisumu, they fly over our beautiful infinity pool that overlooks the city.
So have you taken this opportunity to tell network and tell the customers about your hotel?
Oh yes, I have. I've met people in tourism industry and leisure travelers. I've told them about the hotel, distributed all our cards and brochures for the hotel, and I'm hoping it will translate to the business from here. Yes, anyone wants to bank, think about Coop Bank, they show up for you. They always show up. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So
Welcome.
I'll get your contact and then I'll
Yes.
send you the clip.
Fantastic.
Okay, let me get the other customer. Okay, maybe I can get your card.
Yeah, let me just give you my card. So this goes, it was on Facebook.
Yes, we are live even on the website, but I'll ask them to edit and then I'll have...
Yes, I think as
Okay. Gilbert, is it you that brought me the other customer? I'm interested.
all right.
No, they don't like it before in my life.
Did good.
Yeah, okay.
I'll edit and I'll send it. So,
Wanacheza but low tu, hivyo tu ndio wanacheza chini ya maji.
Ndio mnawapatia. So yenu.
Enda uambie wakicheza ni chini ya maji tu. think she has it.
Do you have a pen?
No.
Put your email address on that card.
Oh, okay. Oh, you wanted to, you can even check, go online now and say.
You have enough charge? Online where?
Sorry?
Online notes?
Just go to Cooperative Bank. YouTube, on YouTube. Right?
On YouTube?
Yeah. Just go.
Steve.
Okay. Huh?
Can I, my camp, you still?
Iwache kwa banda. Iface banda. Cooperative Bank. Hyphen. Captains. It's Captains Club. Lounge. Yeah, it's this one, live. So you can just shuffle nyuma kidogo and see yourself. No, slightly.
Just the tail end, huh?
Yeah, you're there. Huh?
Can you talk to her later? Let's keep the feed. She's a bit too nervous.
But it won't be continuous. Let's hear.
Yeah, we'll use the clip later.
Okay, so
Can I give this card?
So we'll just talk to her later.
She's the only one.
Yeah, I think I need two ladies because I have two gentlemen.
Okay.
Play the other videos. Have you played all of them? Umaliza zote?
Oh, yeah.
Copywriting.
Yes.
So stop, huh? Stop streaming.